Hello class, we're going to briefly go over a few questions from yesterday's benchmark. That's X-Ticket 1.4. Let's first look at problem number 3. I'm going to go to the board here, so you'll be staring at my back, probably, unless I can get this thing to turn off. As we look at it, remember we need to think about PEMDAS. That's parentheses followed by exponents. After each step, we start again, parentheses, exponents, multiplication, division, addition, and subtraction. All right, in question number 3, do we have any parentheses? Yes, we actually have a tie. There's 2 parentheses. We learned when there's a tie, we move from left to right, with the exception of parentheses, where we go to the deepest, most inside part of the parenthesis, or in an exponent where we go up to the highest part of the exponent. Notice over here in my picture that I'm going the opposite way. So please look at your monitor, not the back of Mr. Benson's head, and it'll make more sense. So we have a parenthesis and a deep inside parenthesis, so we're going to start here. There is a tie with multiplication and division both happening right inside of here. What do we do with a tie with multiplication and division? We always start on the left side. So we're going to take 9 divided by 3, which is 3, bring down to 6. Finish our parenthesis there. I'm going to choose a different color. I'm going to bring down the minus and the 2 and the division sign and the 60. Close our parentheses and bring out the negative 36. Now we still have 2 sets of parentheses. We still have a most inner set of parentheses. So we're going to bring down that answer, which is 18. And to kind of separate it out, I'm going to shift the colors again. Bring out a minus 2. This division sign, this 60 again, close my parentheses, minus 36. As we move along, are there anything left in this parenthesis? No, there's nothing left in that parenthesis. So we're going to go to the outer part. Do I subtract or divide first? Subtract or divide? It looks like I divide according to our order of operations. 60 divided by 2 is 30. Bring down the minus and the 18. Notice that this time I'm taking away the parenthesis because there's nothing going on in there. Bring down the minus 36. The next thing I do, there's minus and minus. What do we do first? It looks like there's a tie, so we would start on the left. However, there's still parentheses going on. Remember, each time I start back at the top. Is there any parentheses? Yes, 30 minus 18, which I believe is 12. Bring down the minus, bring down the 36. If this to you looks a little confusing, since there's nothing left in the parenthesis, you could erase the parentheses around 12, and you're still left with 36 minus 12, which is 24, and you can always circle your answer with a heart to set your work apart. Let's look at number 4. All right. As we look at number 4, we have to ask ourselves again, are there any parentheses? Yes. Is there a second set? No. So we need to do what's in parentheses. I know you probably have that answer right at the tip of your tongue, and that's a 5. Bring down the exponents, and the plus, and the 2, and the division sign, and the 14, and the minus, and the 20. Now, are there any parentheses left? Yes. Anything to do in there? No, so we can ignore it for a second. We go on to exponents. Any exponents? Yes. This is 5 to the power of 2. That answer is not 10. We type it into our calculator like this, 5 times 5. Or like this, 5 caret 5. Or if you have the fancy XY button, it would be 5XY2. 5 times 5 is 25, so I bring that down. Cross this off as I already did it. Bring down the plus 2 divided by 14 minus 20. What do I do next? We're done with all of those. We do have a division. So although this is in the middle, we have to divide 14 by 2, or we can think of it as negative 14. So our answer is minus 7, or 7 with a minus, and a 20 in front of it, and a plus 25 in back. Again, we have a tie. We have a tie with addition and subtraction. What do I do when there's a tie with addition and subtraction? That's right, we move from the left side to the right side, just like we read. 20 minus 7 is 13, plus 25, I believe, gives us an answer of 38. And because we're so proud of our work, we're going to circle it with a heart to set our work apart. I want to show you one more thing. All right, I just want to talk about the order of operations with this problem. So in this problem, as I look, I have parentheses, I have exponents, and then I have an exponent to the exponent. See how this 2 here is sitting way above this one. What do I do first? Do I do the exponent to the exponent, or what's in the parentheses? According to PEMDAS, I start with parentheses. So this is step number 1. Step number 1. That answer is 2. Now, do I do 2 to the exponent? Do I do 5 minus 2? Or do I need to do the exponent to the 2? This is crazy. I don't know, Miss Hoffman, I would give you one like this. But we need to start with the highest exponent, and we would do that second. And then what we would do third is put those 2 together. And then what we would do fourth is to take whatever this number was up here and apply it to this number. Now, I don't care if you know the math behind this right now. I just want you to be aware that we start with parentheses, and then if there's a tie in the exponent, we do the uppermost exponent first, followed by the next part of the exponent, before we apply it to a regular number down here. Have a good day.